Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Marin, and I'm your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. I love all things anime and all things manga, and I'm here today to talk about My Dress Up Darling chapter 89. So, what did I think about this week's chapter? I personally really enjoy this chapter. I think this chapter was very solid, and it was a Marin centric kind of chapter, and I think that was awesome because we haven't gotten one in a very long time. And I think it was a nice switch of pace for the current arc that we're on right now, just to have a chapter to dedicated to Marin and what she's up to, and a little side adventure of hers. So I think that was pretty cool. Now, before I get into this week's chapter, I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can be up to date with all my Dress Up Darling anime and manga content that I'll be providing in this channel. I would really appreciate if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps out, so if you guys could, make sure to subscribe. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into this week's chapter. So this chapter starts off with a color page, and I think that was pretty cool. And it's pretty much consisting of Marin and Gojo, trying to pick up the right fabric for the cosplay. And a nice little touch that I really enjoyed was the fact that Marin, she's contributing to the conversation. Instead of just, if you go way back to the Chizuku-tan, the first time when they're picking fabrics and whatnot, you could see that there's been a huge growth, and Marin's character has developed so much since then, because now she's actually contributing to the conversation. She actually, she knows, like, okay, maybe this fabric wouldn't go well with this. It's not that she's a pro, but at least she knows, a little basis, and she can actually, help Gojo, pick out some materials. And I thought that was very cool, and I really enjoy moments like that. So what we see is that Gojo and Marin, they're discussing like what kind of materials to get, and we see that eventually Marin comes up with the idea like, hey, what if I just go and buy the boots and the wig and all these other stuff, and you focus on this, because I feel like me being here, it might be distracting you, since I'm just gonna be next to you, like breathing down your neck, and why not? And Gojo's like, sure, yeah, that's fine. And then she's like, yeah, just count on me, I got this. And Gojo trusts her, and she trusts Gojo just as much. So I think the mutual trust they have for each other was very cool. And it was awesome just seeing Marin like being independent, and she's getting the stuff that she needs to get, and she's confident enough that she's gonna make the right choice. And I think that's awesome. Now, what we see is that Marin, as she's doing this, she goes to the mall, obviously. So once Marin gets to the mall, she pretty much goes and, she asks one of the workers, like, hey, is it okay if you can take some pictures? And what we see is a very cute panel of, Marin, trying on outfits and whatnot. And it was adorable. She gets these boots, and, she gets this, like, a horse riding kind of outfit on, because that's the kind of thing that they need for the cosplay. I just really enjoyed that scene. I think it was very cute, and it was just nicely drawn by Fukuda. Just little wholesome little moments. Now, continuing from that, we see that Marin, she continues to go in the mall, and she eventually bumps into a lingerie store, and she looks at it, and she's like, oh wow, they have a Christmas kind of theme kind of lingerie. That's awesome. And then she's like, oh my god, like, they look at this thong, and she's like looking at this lingerie thing, and she's just like, oh, I look so cute in it, and why not? And eventually a worker shows up and it's like, hey, can I help you? And she's like, oh no, I'm just looking at it, this is super cute, and why not? And she's like, oh yeah, you can wear it. And Marin's like, oh, I mean, I want to wear it, but I mean, it kind of wouldn't be the proper place for Christmas, and why not? Because I'm gonna be with the guy I like and his grandpa, and why not? So it might be, I don't think I should wear this, it's it's not appropriate. And pretty much the worker's like, what do you mean, like, what does that have to do with anything? Marin's like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then the coworker pretty much just goes on and tells Marin, like, listen, you should wear that lingerie. You should wear it not because, oh, I think that guy will like it. Wear it because you like it. Forget what anybody says. Do what you want to do, sis. Do you. If you want something, you go get it. Like, she pretty much goes on this whole like kind of thing, like, I get my outfits, like, to be honest, I got this sexy lingerie on as we speak. And then Marin's like, oh my god, why? It's like, well, I wear it because I want to look nice to, and not to anybody in particular, but just to myself. If I like something and I think I'm gonna look cute in it, I'll get it for myself, because I know my own worth, and I want to hype myself up. And Marin's like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, you're that's, I wouldn't think of that. So as the conversation keeps going on, pretty much the lady keeps telling Marin, like, hey, listen, you should wear that outfit. Like, I think this outfit, you gotta, if you want to wear it, you know, it's something that you should do, because this outfit is, it's something that, you know, will make you feel better. Like, it'll hype you up. Like, the reason you wear makeup is for what? And she's like, you know, I want to look nice. He's like, okay, but not for anybody, just for yourself too. So do it for you. Get this outfit. And Marin, you know, she's like, eventually she pretty much gives in, and she's like, you know what? You're right. I am gonna get this outfit. You know what? I'm motivated, and I will get this outfit. And then the lady's like, okay, that's awesome. And yeah, you go get that outfit, sis. And Marin, like, she obviously gets the outfit, and pretty much she's like, yeah, you know what? You enjoy that outfit, and you take care. You have a good time, and, you know, like, I'll see you later. I'd love for you to shop here again. And then, you know, she's leaving. You see another coworker in the back. She's just kind of like looking at the worker that just took care of Marin, and she's like, oh my god, she is the GOAT. Like, she's pretty much like the best at this store for a reason. And, you know, to put it in simplest terms, Marin just got duped. No, not 100% though. Pretty much what happened is that the sales lady, at least this is what I take, you know, the sales lady's probably just trying to like get some commission out of Marin. So she probably, you know, she's an expert at, you know, pitching people like, hey, you should buy this. You know, a perfect sales person's kind of pitch, you know, like that meme. But that lady, she, you know, she knew what she was doing, because she was able to pretty much make Marin buy this, you know, sexy Christmas lingerie. And you know what? I thank her so much for it, because now, confirmed, we will see Marin wear that in the future, maybe. But in all seriousness, I really enjoyed this chapter. I think this chapter was a lot of fun, and you know, it was just the little gags and stuff like that, and also the wholesome moments that really elevated this chapter. And another note I wanted to focus on was that we ended the chapter and we see, you know, how the volume cover of volume 11 is gonna look like, and it's gonna be, you know, Marin as, you know, the whole you know, nun outfit from the previous arc in the coffin party. And I thought that was awesome. And the deluxe volume will also have like a bloody version, and I think that's cool. You know, hopefully the English versions gets that, but you know, even not, I think that just the cover looked awesome, and I really enjoyed this chapter. And if I had to guess, I'm sure that this whole lingerie thing of Marin, I think that's gonna come into play during either Christmas or something, like as a joke, because there was a mention of, you know, Marin wanted to wear this thong and why not. So I'm assuming that she's probably gonna wear the outfit during Christmas, and something might come about that she bends over, and then like Gojo sees the thong. I don't know. I'm just, you know, like it's a lot of like things I'm thinking right now, because you know, they really emphasize that thong. So is that thong gonna be like a very important element? I'm just kidding. But if I know, you never know though. Like, it might be, it might not. But overall, I really enjoyed this chapter though. Like, this chapter was a lot of fun, and in all honesty, you know, I think this arc is really shaping up to be something very special, because just the amount of focusing they're doing on, you know, Marin's perspective as well as, you know, Gojo's perspective. I think that we're leading up to, like I said, that confession going forward during either Christmas time or at the comic. And if I had to guess, probably at the comic, you know, convention. Like, she'll do it there at the comic. But if not, you know, like maybe Christmas, or maybe it slips up, or somebody tells Gojo, like, I know they're obviously something's gonna give. You know, at this point in the story, I think that we're reaching the point where we get a confession. Now, I don't know when or where, but you know, the seeds have been planted, and I think we're almost at the point where they're gonna bloom. And when they do, it's gonna be amazing, because you know, we want to see these two individuals get together, and once they do, you know, everybody's gonna be happy. But with that being said, I really enjoyed this week's chapter. I think this chapter was, you know, fantastic. I think this chapter was great, and I can't wait to see what the future of the arc has to store for us, because this arc so far has been a banger. And you know, I personally enjoy the coffin party arc. I thought that was great, but this arc is shaping up to be, you know, even better. I think, if not one of the best, if not the best arc of the story so far. I might be overhyping it, but that's what I'm getting from these chapters. But with that being said, what did you guys think about this week's chapter? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys like it? Did you guys thought it was all right? Whatever you guys thought, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime and manga content in the near future. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.